Hey, what's up guys? Ash here. Today we're going to be going over taming beasts, a very important concept for some of the strongest pets in the game. The most powerful of pets are capable of destroying entire armies of Draki into entire squads of drifter clowns, and of course even taking down the dreaded Destrons. This is all possible with Giselle's ability, Tame Beast. This is a basic ability and actually found on both Hunter and Sniper, so you don't really need to worry about class. It is important to mention that to tame Legendary Beasts, you'll need to be on Hunter and have the Monster Taming Mastery. Tame has a range of 3 tiles. This is very important for beasts with forestallment. Think like Gold Tongue, which can be devastatingly powerful when you're trying to tame him. Once you start taming, it will trigger Taunt, forcing the beast to target you, specifically you being Giselle. After using the ability, Giselle will have to wait for a set amount of AT before the beast comes under your control. The formula for taming and action time is actually equal to 10% of the beast's current health, plus 2 times the target level minus the tamer's level. And of course, also important to know that the taming time can be halved with the Mastery Set monster trainer. So in general, I do recommend that you do your taming on Hunter, even though you could do it on Sniper. You just don't have to worry about, whether it's legendary or not legendary, and it's just an easier time as a whole. Taming does have a cooldown of 5 turns, and although it doesn't really make much sense to me, it can be used in tandem with reload to reset your tame cooldown. So keep that in mind for multi-taming in the same map. So I'd like to go over what not to do, because I think that was far more important. So for starters, using Kylie's Awaken protocol, which would normally give your character an instant turn and avoid the action time board, will actually cause the taming to fail. This is honestly the first thing that I thought of to do when I was taming as a newer player, and yeah, don't do that. So here we are with Kylie. We're actually going to Awaken Protocol Anne and have her go straight to getting up. What's interesting about this, so Anne is going to use Warmth of Life, which will give 5 AT to all nearby characters, right? And so you can see Albus is at 5 AT, and you can see Giselle at 32 AT. So you can see now Anne has gotten up. She's triggered the 5 AT to Kylie, even Giselle and Albus, but it didn't actually go on to Giselle. Notice that Albus went from 5 to ready, and Giselle still stayed at 32 AT. On top of that, notice that Kylie's current action time is 33. So we're already going to try and Miracle. Miracle will give 10 AT to all surrounding characters, right? So of course Albus was already ready. Giselle is still at 32 AT, but now look at Kylie. She's now at 23 AT, dropping the 10 AT. These are just some important concepts for you guys to know, and I guess here's another quick list of just things that could go wrong. If the beast is damaged in any way during the taming, then the taming will fail. If the beast goes out of sight or put out of action, it will fail. If Giselle is stunned, frozen, confused, etc., or put out of action, the taming will fail. And as a general note, if you plan on lowering the health of a beast to shorten AT time, keep in mind that responsives are not your friend. Alright, and so now that we've gone over how to fail at taming, and trust me, you guys will probably have your own experiences as far as this, let's go over how to tame the traditional way. The traditional method is via Starlight Prison with Anne. This is very important for newer players, as you won't have access to the newest mastery that makes this very easy. So you can see that Giselle is currently up, Anne's over here, and we're trying to tame this adventurer Dorori. And notice their action time on the action time board, and this is how you want it set up. You want Giselle, then Anne, and then the adventurer Dorori. So we're going to go ahead and start the tame. And notice that the tame is going to take 63 AT down here at the bottom, or over here on the action time board, meaning that the Adventure Droid is going to get up before Giselle finishes the tame. And when it comes to taming, mobs can do all sorts of things, and you really just don't want them to ever be able to get a turn. So now that Anne is up, we're actually going to use an ability called Starlight Prison. And so what this is going to do is lock the Adventurer Droid into a prison where he can't use his actual turns. And so, quite often if the mob that is being tamed is taunted, there's a plethora of things that can go wrong. It can freeze you, it can stun you, and all that stuff. So right here, it's about to get its turn, but because it's locked in its prison, it can't do anything, right? So this is definitely, I recommend this to our newer players. It just makes it an easier time of things, and is the traditional method of doing this. This leads me into the newest form of taming, and I highly recommend this if you're towards endgame. You'll need to tame a Crabmit called Ash-heap, or Ash-heap Crabmit. This guy is found on 51 Ordinary Case, Ashen River, Riverside Road. It's very much an endgame thing, but definitely is absolutely worth it. Once you've tamed the Ash-heap Crabmit, you can take him to class level 16, and this is going to grant you access to the newest Mastery Power Control. I will say, if you need help power leveling, I do have a pet power leveling guide that I'll leave a link down in the description. But essentially, Power Control, when activated, will keep units from taking fatal damage and instead keep them at 1 health. This is obviously the perfect tool for taming pets because you can drop them down to 1 health and then basically tame them with 0 AT on Giselle. Alright, so here we are on 47 Violent, and we're going to try and tame this mutant Naguri. Notice that Power Control is a activatable and / deactivatable. I think that's particularly cool because, that character isn't stuck on just doing non-lethal damage. I think that's really neat. Anyway, you just simply turn it on and then take a swing, and you can see that Ray is going to do about 3,000 damage here, and Mutant Big Naguri has 1865. And of course, hitting him takes him from 1865 down to 1, and not fatal damage that she should have done thanks to Power Control. I kind of recommend doing this on Ray because she has Graffiti. She can clear debuffs like acceleration and stuff like that. She also increases action time for the targets that she hits. And so Giselle's up right after this. And this is absolutely a no-brainer now. At 1 health, you can see that this is an instantaneous tame. So it just makes this incredibly easier, and is definitely the preferred method of taming right now. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch and YouTube, and until next time.